All right, so let's start with our material list. Now, for safety purposes, you may want to use goggles, you want to use some gloves, and if the ink smell bothers you, you may want to use some type of mask and obviously use an apron because the inks do stain. They'll stain your hands, they'll they'll stain just about everything around you. So make sure you have those items available, and that obviously, you want to follow safety rules and you want to make sure that you protect yourself. Proper ventilation is very key to using alcohol inks, and I do have a YouTube video if you want to check it out on this vapor mask that is a great way to protect yourself from the chemicals and fumes. So in these demos, I'll be using a heavyweight Yupo paper, and we'll also be using a tile for this one. In the Yupo paper, you can use any weight. You can use the heavy weight, you can use the translucent, all is preference, what you particularly like. And for the tiles, you want to make sure that it's just a glossy white tile. And again, if you want to use a different size, this is a 4x4, but you can pretty much use any size that you want. Now you do have some other options. You can use mineral paper. You can also use photo paper, or Ranger has some nice cardstock paper that you can use. It's a glossy cardstock. So I say that you should try just about everything and see what works best for you. So we'll be using alcohol ink, and the colors used in this demo: cool blue, wild plum, snow cap, slate, eggplant, butterscotch, and stream. Now you'll notice that with my little alcohol ink bottles, what I like to do is on the top, just put a little bit of white out and put the color on the top. This helps keep your colors um, so you can see them from the top. And I'll put them in a little case here, and this makes it easy for travel. It's got a little lid on it. I snap that shut and I can carry that around to my classes with me. So this is great. This makes it portable. So we'll also be using some blending solution for this. We'll be using isopropyl alcohol, and if you want to try making your own blending solution, you can use the glycerin, and I do have a demo up on YouTube on how to do that. So in this course, we'll be working with a straw, we'll be using canned air, and we'll also be using a small airbrush for this. And obviously you could use any type of airbrush. You can stick with just the straw, you can stick with just the canned air. This is just gives you some options, so I wanted to show you all of them. And this small one is adjustable, so you can adjust the air, but it doesn't have a whole lot of strength in there. So really quickly, just to kind of give you an idea, let me show you here. This is with the canned air, and I apologize, I lost my straw. So in the course, I actually have the straw, so it is a little bit more control than that little spot right there. And this is with the airbrush. And I'm using Wild Plum here just to show you a really quick demo here. So you can decide if you want to try all three of these or not. And then lastly, just using a straw. So we'll be covering all three of these, and we'll be doing some demos for all three. Now you can also print off the full PDF version here, and this does have some links for your items that you'll be using in this course. So let's get ready to have some fun.